And that's paradoxical. He's
Yeah.
addressing God to free him from his idea of God.
Yeah.
It's like he's admitting the fact that whatever idea I have, it's insufficient.
And I know there's always more.
Right. Yeah.
As a finite creature, there's always more.
Because when I think of God, I'm reducing God to a finite concept that I can hold in my mind. And it's finite by definition because my mind is finite. But God is infinite. So whatever I'm thinking of God may be in some degrees accurate, more or less, but it'll never be the truth of God's reality and who actually God can be in God's presence to me. So God, free me from my idea of God.
Yeah. And then the Apostle Paul has, in many, many letters, he talks about maturity and growth. And so he says the phrase, when I was a child, I thought like a child. And so there's some maturing that's happening or some changing that's happening.
And when I became a man, I put away childish things.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's saying, hey, in his own life, there was a way I thought about things that I had to let go of. And so I like the way he compares that to our human growth that we just know naturally. Well, there's stages of childhood and there's adolescence and there's young adulthood. We recognize we have to grow. And he's saying, well, the same thing happened with him about matters of a spiritual nature.
Exactly.
Yeah. And certainly his idea of God changed.
Yes.
On the road to Damascus.
Exactly.
He got totally...
he got blindsided.
Yeah, that's a good... Yeah, there's a pun. Yeah, he got totally, wrecked about what he thought about who God was and what God was like.
Wrecked in all the right ways.
Yeah, in all the right ways. Because, again, God didn't show up to him as angry. God shows up to him in the person of Jesus and just is more like, are you tired yet from fighting me? It's not like I'm really, really angry with you.
Yeah.
In fact, I would like you to be a part of what I'm doing. So that was not what he was expecting. Yeah. Maybe that's what he's referring to. I had to put away some childish ideas.
Exactly. Yeah. Some things we might remember in light of what we're saying is that our ideas and our images of God are not God. And the same thing is true for like our perception of reality. It's not necessarily all of reality. There's some parallel and we're having some glimpses come in, but our concepts and our ideas, they're signposts on the road to the divine.
Yeah. Which means if they're intermediate steps, as it were, along a journey, then we need to hold those steps lightly, loosely, knowing that this may serve me well right now, but there may come a time when it's going to be superseded.
Yeah.
Something else is going to come in to expand or to replace. So if I hold it too tightly, then I kind of like double down on, I'm not moving on,
And I don't have to be wrecked whenever that happens.
Yeah.
Because it's just part of it.
Yeah.
And it's going to hurt because whenever there's change, there's some hurt there.
Yeah.
But I can have hope that
if I have the expectation, then it's not as traumatic. It's when someone's given me the false idea that, I've learned all I ever need to learn. If I have that idea, then it's really upsetting to find out something's deficient. But if it's kind of like, oh, I was expecting that, it can be more just welcomed as, well, this is part of the journey. This is how we walk with God.